teachers, so for today I will be showing you how to use Google Forms as a tool for assessment. Okay, so just sign in or log in to your Google accounts, and then look at the grid buttons or the grid view, then just click on it, and then just look for forms on your Google apps. Okay, so just click on forms. Okay, after clicking on that, you can see a lot of templates from the template gallery, wherein you can choose a lot of templates. It depends on what will you use or how will you use Google Forms. So for our assessment, so I'll just be clicking the assessment template, and then as you can see, this is the default template for the assessment. After that, you can now start editing. Then now let's go to name. So you can edit it out if you want to be more specific, especially if your students are the younger ones. So for example, class number first, and then first name, last name. So it is up to you teachers on what is your requirement on how they write or how they type something. Okay, and then don't forget to always click the required button. This button should always be enabled because it means that they cannot go on to the next page or they cannot continue if they were not able to fill in the answer for the question or for the details being asked. And now let's proceed to the next one, email. So especially for the younger ones, they don't have or they don't create an account yet. Okay, so they don't have their own email accounts. So we can just change it, just edit it out. So for example, just put the section. So a while ago it's the name, now it's the section. Then here you can choose how will they answer. So is it multiple choice, check boxes, or drop down? So I will just be choosing the drop down. So for example, 2A, 2B, and then 2C. So just an example. So as you can see, teachers, every time that I am typing, this toolbox area on the right side is also moving. So there, it helps you to, for example, if you want to add a question, here to import questions, if you have questions saved from another sheet. This one if you want to add title or description, so later I'll be showing that. And then add images to your quizzes. You can also do that to make it more as a clue or to make it more understandable to your students. Or also video if you want to let them watch something and then for example ask a reflection, something like that, and add some section tables. Okay, then next after that, you can also edit this headboard, okay, by clicking on themes, and then for the header you can just upload an image if you don't want a default picture. So you can just choose on your own and then you can upload that. So let's start with the quiz questions, but we can also add first a title. So just click the add title and description. And then here your first question there, and then write the options. So for example, nose, and then as you can see there's the check button which marks if it's the correct answer. It's with the I, so you can edit it. Just go to answer key and then put it to nose. Click the nose and uncheck the eyes. So you can also, for the questions that can be answered by, for example, 2 or more, or 2 correct answers, so you can choose another one and it will be counted as a correct answer as well. Another feature of it is that you can add points. So for example, this question is 1 point only because it's just multiple choice, but for like essay questions or more challenging questions, you can edit the points out. And then don't forget to have feedback if you want. You can put feedback if, for example, their answer is wrong. So you can feedback the correct answer is nose. Okay, something like that. So just click on save, and then after that just click on done. But if you don't want to have a feedback, then just simply delete them. Okay, and then click done. Let's add an image so that they will be they can understand it better. So I will add an image, and then I will be inserting one from my computer. So for example, that one. Okay, so now it will look like this. Then let's choose another way. For this one, I'll be choosing the multiple choice grid. Okay, so it will look like that. So for example, I will be writing here the first sentence. Okay, so let's just edit out. So it looks like this. So let's add another question. So it will look like this. Mara loves hugging her soft pillow. So they are going to choose A, nose, B, tongue, C, eyes, D, ears, E, skin, and then another question. It will look like this. So they will just be clicking the answer. So as you can see, there's 2 points. So you can edit it out. How many points if this is 1 point only, and then don't forget to click the correct answer. So unclick the buttons that is incorrect. So this is skin, there's a yellow bird in the tree, it's eyes, and then just edit out for the points, and then click done, so that it will the forms will be recording it as the student's answer. And then for example, my question is, this is the major organ of what body system? Okay, so let's just add an image. So I'll just be getting again from my computer. I will be using multiple choice. So option 1, I will upload an image, and then another one, upload an image. Click this one to add an image, and then get the one from your computer, and then type again. Okay, cheers. And then once you were able to add already the choices, and then let's go to the answer key. Okay, so for example, the correct answer will be the circulatory system. So that's the answer key, and just click done if you're done editing. So the finished product will look like this. So add an image, and then I'll just be getting this one. Okay, so it will look like this. Study the picture below and answer questions 1 to 3. And then you can now add a question. Okay, here. So for example, our question, study the picture below and answer questions 1 to 3. So we are asking for a short response answer. Okay, so the question, for example, is what sense organ is shown in the picture, and then click the type of test. For this one, it's a short answer, and then just click required. And for example, I will be marking it 2 points. So just an example, the correct answer should be what sense organ is shown in the picture. So for example, skin. Another correct answer will be hand, or another correct answer will be touch. So just an example, teachers. So that are the possible correct answers that your students might be typing. So you might want to consider that when they type this one, the Google Forms will be able to identify it. But please, sirs, we need to be specific for this, and we really need to think the possible answer of the students, because if, for example, they did not type what's in here, the Google Forms will not be able to register it as a correct answer. So for example, a wrong spelling, they won't be able to register it. So we also need to check it as well. Once you're done with your test, you can now click send. If this box is ticked or checked, it will automatically collect respondents from the Xavier School email address. It means that everyone who fill out the form or who answered the assessment will be recorded. Their email address will be collected. And then, for example, I will be sharing it or sending it to my co-subject teachers in the level. So for example, I will be adding Miss Legumbres and Miss Sarah Viana. So I'll just click done. So they are also editors or collaborators of the Science SA1 assessment. So whatever I did to this form or to this assessment, they can also edit it out. Okay, you can now go to preview so that you will see how it looks like to your students' view.